Hello, con... Oh.
Oh, I can hear all the wet sounds.
You brought this upon yourself. You brought this upon yourself.
You could hear my wet sounds.
Do you want me to do it without the wet sounds? I can.
Yeah.
I don't think you can hear it, can you?
No.
Exactly. I told you I can't do it with... It's harder, but I can. It's harder, but I can do it. Anyways, hello everyone. Clonhag. As you guys can see, I came in today after work, sort of. So today
Can I get a okaeri nasaimasu?
Okaeri nasai. Master. I don't know what you're supposed to say. You gotta give me the script, bro.
Well, I said okaeri nasaimasu, man.
Okaeri nasaimasen.
Mase.
Okaeri nasaimasen?
Yeah. That's like the fancy way to say it, man. It's like irashaimase. See, mase.
Wait, let me write this down.
You probably should have done this before the cafe.
Okaeri nasaimasen.
Yeah.
There's no N at the end.
No, because that would be like a negative. It's not a negative.
Ah, okay. Wait, so it's okaeri nasaimasen?
Yeah.
Ah! I see.
Baby. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, anyways, yes,
so
I came
tired.
here after work, so I am still wearing my work outfit. I don't know what the heck Clara's wearing. What are you wearing?
I'm holding my stuffy, okay?
She is just comfy feels right now.
Yeah, I'm overstimulated and very tired. I'm having an autism moment. Let me have my peace!
I'm stressing. I'm freaking stressing. My PC went RIP. It was working perfectly fine on Friday. Cause I was doing my deadlines on Friday. I still haven't finished all of my deadlines.
Same.
I realized afterwards. But I was like, okay, I didn't finish today, but I can probably finish it tomorrow. And then I tried to turn the PC on in order to get like ready for my meet and greets at the maid cafe, right? The PC won't turn on. I press the power button. It turns on for like 3 seconds. You can hear it turning on, and then nothing. It just turns off. Everything just goes
randomly happen?
I don't know. Maybe somebody else has the answer, but I do not have the answer. I tried reseating and like just everything, but nothing's working. It's being a problem child again.
Call Daddy Sakana.
Hell no, I don't trust his recommendations. Are you kidding me?
No, not for recommendations, for money.
Oh. Oh. There's no way he's gonna give me money for this.
Money, please.
Are you kidding me? He didn't even give me money to fix it last year. What makes you think he's gonna give me money to fix it this year?
No. Are you saying your computer only lasted a year?
No, I changed my parts last year.
I thought you said this was a pre-build.
Yeah, and then it broke last year.
So
I had to get stuff like replaced and fixed last year. But then it stopped working.
So you like sent it to a shop or something to do that?
Yes. Yes, I sent it to a shop.
Oh, instead of doing it yourself, I see. Oh.
It was I couldn't because they freaking glued. I don't remember what they
Yeah.
glued,
Yep.
but the pre-made build, I don't know why they freaking glued stuff together, and I'm like,
Oh, what? You don't know
this is-
why? This is why.
This is out of my hand. I can't fix something if they glued stuff together. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna send this in
is
to get
literally
fixed.
why, man.
So they fixed it, but the fix apparently only lasted like a day. Sorry, not a day. A year. I don't know, man. I
This
don't
is
know.
why you never buy pre-built. Sorry, I'm tired.
That's why I'm trying to Frankenstein it, but this is yeah. Anyways, so Clara
Yeah.
one day DM'd me saying, "I'm gonna tell you about a rom-com movie I despise."
I
And
like how
I'm
you
just
say
like,
one day like it wasn't
"What?"
yesterday.
That is a day. That is a one day. That was this didn't last several days. This was a one day.
It was. It really was. God, man.
Yes, she DM'd me saying there is a movie, a rom-com movie that I despise, that I hate, and I still do not know why she despises it. I don't know why she
You're
hates
gonna
it. I don't
find
even know
out.
the title of the movie, but when I saw the name of the thumbnail, all I could think is "You've Got Mail" from AOL.
Yeah,
No
that's
movies came
basically
into
what it's
mind.
about, yeah.
What?
That's basically what it's about, kind of, yeah.
It's about the AOL notification sound of saying "You've got mail,"
I mean, yeah, that does play in the movie, yeah.
but that's not what the movie is about, right?
It's a big part of it revolves around that. We're gonna get into it.
How?
I have seen this
Does a-
movie many times.
You hate it, but you saw this movie several times.
Okay, it's one of those movies where when you're younger and you're watching it, you're like, aw, and then you grow up and you think about it, and you're like, what the frick? What a dick!
Oh. I kind of understand, I guess, because there were certain K-dramas that I used to
Oh my
watch
God.
a long time ago where I was like, oh my gosh, this drama is so good. Where's the next episode? And then I rewatched it like years later going like, why the heck did I like this? Like, dude,
Boys
bro,
Over
this sucks.
Flowers? I couldn't get past the third episode rewatching it.
Bro, I used to love that show, and then I started rewatching it, and I was like going like, why is this so cringe? I don't remember.
It's not even that it's
so
cringe. Boys Over Flowers, first of all, they literally drive a guy to suicide in the first episode. Like the guys that you're supposed to be like, oh my God, they're so handsome, drive a guy to suicide within the first episode.
I mean, that's not too uncommon though.
Yeah, but it's still terrible.
I mean, yeah, it is terrible, but like a lot of like, it's not even K-dramas, just a lot of dramas have that topic.
You know what happens in the third
within the first few
episode?
episodes.
They freaking get people to kidnap her while she's like going to change in the swim room, and then they like it pretty much looks like they're about to, you know, try to get it on with her freaking, you know, and then
I will not lie, at this current point in time, I remember the Hanayori Dango version more than the 꽃보다 남자 version.
oh well, I only know the Korean one. I didn't see the
Oh,
other
you never
ones.
watched the OG?
No.
Oh yeah, there were like 3 different versions. There's the OG, which is Hanayori Dango, the Japanese version, and then I think Meteor Garden, which is the Taiwanese version, happened, and then third was Boys Over Flowers, which is 꽃보다 남자, which was the Korean version.
Yeah, it was really popular, and
Bro, I got
I
autographed
think
CDs
it
for
did
that
a
and
lot of
everything.
terrible stuff to our society. Bro, it's so messed
it
up.
can't do terrible things to our society when our society was already used to that kind of thing. Not gonna lie.
Terrible, man. What the hell?
You say it's terrible, but
My poor
in a
teenage
way,
brain.
at that point in time, that kind of thing was common. It was nothing new.
Yeah, but it's
so
still messed up. A lot of things used to be common, Airi. Doesn't make them okay.
it still is common.
Yeah, doesn't make them okay.
It doesn't make them okay, but it doesn't change the fact that it's still common. So, anyways,
I want them
Yeah.
to bring back rom-coms and make them good.
I mean, you gotta define. Then why are we talking about bad rom-coms today?
Because this one in particular pisses me off. And now I'm gonna tell it to you like it is, okay? I'm gonna read it to you almost like it's a Reddit story. I've got it all right here. I was writing it down. I wrote down all the important things that I think that I could remember. I didn't rewatch it for this. That was not happening.
Okay, then before we get started, what is the name of this rom-com? Wait, was it a movie? It's a
It was
movie,
a movie,
right?
yes.
Yeah, what is the name of this rom-com?
It's called You've Got Mail.
Oh, that's literally the name?
Yeah, that's the title. And it starts off with that song, dreams are nothing more than wishes, and a wish is just a dream. Wish to come true, I wish to come true. And then they've got like this really bad, but like amazing at the time CGI of them like going through the town, like from sky view and then like going into it through the buildings. It's pretty great.
Doesn't sound familiar. Doesn't sound familiar. I haven't watched a lot of movies. Apparently, I've been in movies according to IMDb. But
I know. I freaking know.
I know, bro. Somebody in the May Cafe, he came to me during meet and greet, reminded me of the fact that I had an IMDb page. I
What
was like,
the
oh
heck?
yeah, I have an IMDb page. Yeah, I've had an IMDb page for some reason ever since I debuted. Apparently, I took part in the movie called Leah Channel.
Oh. One day I'll have an IMDb page for all the stuff I do on Newgrounds.
You what?
I want to be in animations on Newgrounds, man. Why haven't any animators asked me?
Isn't Newgrounds dead?
No! It's still there.
It's not the same.
You mean it's not the same? They have all the
It's
old
not the
stuff still.
same. I mean, if there's any new stuff, it's not the same anymore.
What do you mean, you freaking boomer? Some of the same artists are still making stuff.
Oh.
You talk
Well,
trash
I'll go
about
check
my
it later.
Newgrounds.
Okay, I'll check it later. All I know is the OG Newgrounds.
Bruh.
I
What you
don't
know
know
about
if they have
albino
anything
black
like
sheep?
new. What?
What you know about friggin' E-Bomb's world that everybody hated? Everyone was like, oh my god, they just steal all the memes. Can't believe this.
Anyway.
What do you know about Flogo, the baby dancing site? I love the baby dancing site, man. Oh my god. They would make remixes of songs, but make it baby.
Anyways, Clara, the movie.
Yes, the movie.
The rom-com.
Yes, so this is You've Got Mail. So, like I said, we open up with the dream is Germany, wish to come true. Anyway, so there's a woman that owns a little family bookstore that was handed down to her by her mother, okay? And her mother passed away a bit ago. And she has a lot of fond memories from that bookstore. Like they would dance together and stuff. And the woman has a boyfriend who is a writer. But you can kind of tell that like they don't really seem to have the same ideals in life. Like they don't hate each other, but they just don't really seem like a good match. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she has an internet pen pal on AOL. You've Got Mail. That she talks to. But she kind of like keeps it secret from her boyfriend. But like they don't really flirt or anything in the messages. They've never even met. But she like really likes talking and like, I don't know. It seems very surface level conversations. Yeah. So
Wait, when did this movie come out again, by the way? Like what?
apparently
year?
1998, according to someone on Twitter. I didn't check. I don't really remember.
Oh, so it's like a very like old OG movie kind of thing.
Excuse you? What the frick? like I said, terrible CGI intro. And dream is nothing but you've got to get that image in your brain, okay? It's kind of like the colors aren't really that saturated. It's a vibe, okay? Anyway, so at the same time, there is a man who opens a big chain bookstore, right? And that it's not far from the woman's little bookstore. And he has a fiance, and I think she works in publishing, like publishing books and stuff.
The
And
fiance?
yeah. And she obviously like annoys the crap out of him. Like you can kind of tell that they also clearly do not really mesh well together.
So was it like an arranged marriage kind of deal in their case?
No,
or-
I think they just grew into these relationships and kind of realized like maybe we don't actually fit together very well. You know what I mean? That kind of vibe. But it's not like anyone really did anything wrong, so it's not like, you know. Yeah. They just don't really mesh well together. So he is the woman's pen pal, but neither of them know that, right? Because they don't share pictures, they don't share like personal information or anything like that.
So they never doxed themselves.
Yeah,
to
they
each
never
other.
dox themselves to each other. His screen name is literally his address, but she doesn't pick up on that.
Wait, hold on. What?
She
His
makes fun of him
screen
for
name
it
is-
later.
What was his screen name? Like it says actual address, like with like the number and the name of the road and everything.
It was like 177 NYC Main Street or some dumb shit like that. Like, and she's like, no way, he wouldn't be goofy enough to put his address as his display name. And he's just like, but we'll get into that.
Wait, I feel like anybody like that saw that kind of username would be like, huh, they couldn't be that stupid to use their like IRL address as their username, right? So it must be a fake address.
Apparently
I
it
feel like people
was
would usually think that.
NY152. So she
How are
might have
people-
thought like it was like a joke or like a number that he liked related to something else. NY152.
Yeah, makes sense.
It was indeed his address. Oh yeah, and hers
Okay.
is Shop Girl.
That is the most generic name I have ever heard. Bro, both of these people are horrible at like usernames and stuff.
I think that's pretty cute. I mean, try to imagine in 2024 getting the username Shop Girl. It's pretty great. You have to be one of the first people on the platform to get that.
I mean, I guess it's kind of like how probably it's like in sites like Twitter and Instagram, if somebody like has like
yeah.
a very sought after name because they were one of the first to join, what
Mhm.
some people do is they try to buy that name
Yep.
out later on once that
Yep.
social platform gets
That's like a
popular
whole
enough.
scalping thing now, man.
Bro, I remember when like I don't remember what it was. Was it like Discord? I don't remember if it was like a game or Discord or like a social platform or something. I
Uh-huh.
remember like the entirety of our company was like, we need to take our names first. We need to take our names first. Go, 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 go,
It
go,
was
go.
Discord, I
Don't let
remember
anybody
that.
make fake. Don't let anybody make fake ones using our names.
So freaking rude, man. Bro.
But yeah, that was funny.
Man. Okay. But anyway, so they're each other's pen pals, but they don't know it, right? Yeah, so that's gonna be like a main thing in the plot, okay? So one day, the man walks into the woman's store with 2 kids. So he knows that she owns this store, right? But she doesn't know that he owns the big mega store down the street, right? And the kids aren't his. They're his much younger stepbrother, and his niece that he's babysitting. But she like kind of thinks they're his kids, and like she thinks he's really sweet and handsome and stuff. Remember, this is Tom Hanks. Anyway.
I don't know what Tom Hanks looks like. Hold on. Let me look this up.
He is Tom Hanks. I don't know what to say about that.
I see. Carry on.
She doesn't know who he is. Yeah, so he feels awkward because basically his mega store is called Fox Books, and Fox is his last name. So she asks him what his name is, and he doesn't want to say his last name, right? So he just gives his first name. I don't remember what it is, but let's just say Tom, because it's Tom Hanks. So he's just like, yeah, I'm Tom. And she like finds it kind of weird, but she's like, okay, maybe he's just like being friendly. I don't know. So later on, at a party for Fox Books, she actually goes to the party and she sees him and then realizes that he is the owner of this stupid mega bookstore, right? So she's pissed and she's like, what, you come to my store just to spy on me or something? You like rented kids for the day to spy on me? Like, it's messed up, man. So the woman asks her pen pal for advice later on about business, but like really loosely. She doesn't give any details or anything. And he is like, you have to fight. You have to go to the mattresses. And she's like, what the hell does that mean? And he's like, it's from The Godfather. You gotta go to the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. She's like, what the frick? And then she asks her boyfriend, like, do you know what go to the mattresses mean? And he's like, yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And she's like, what the frick is with everyone in the frick Godfather? So I don't know. There's something about men really liking The Godfather in this movie. I was like, Hime just rated us. Hime. Hello, Rie. We are talking about a stupid rom-com.
Oh, sorry. Carry on.
Okay. That was a lot.
Okay, well, she's my freaking real. Of course I give her a lot. Are you freaking kidding me? Do you have a problem with this?
All I meant to do was a lot for my ear holes to
well,
be
I'll
subjected
abuse it
to.
even more later, so continue your story.
Shit, abuse me, mommy. Okay.
Clara!
So anyway, there are the people that weren't here. Woman owns a little bookstore. Man owns a big mega bookstore. But little bookstore is like family heirloom kind of vibes. And then mega bookstore is just like, I am big money maker. I want money. Nom, 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 nom. And then they have pen pals, which are each other, but they don't know it. And then he goes into her bookstore and sees her. And she realizes that he is the mega bookstore man. So now they know each other in real life, but they don't know they're each other's pen pals. Okay. Eventually, so she starts fighting back, right? Because the Godfather quote. And then she starts using the media against him, right? She's like, yeah, look at this. He told me that book shoppers are just like caviar or something. I don't remember. There was something about caviar. I don't know.
Bookstores are like caviar? What kind of person would compare bookstores to caviar?
No, I don't remember what it was, but he was comparing customers to like food or something. I don't know. Anyway, he was being
what kind of food would you
a
be?
stupid businessman. What kind of food would I be? I would be key lime pie for reasons that I can't share.
That was very oddly specific. Now I'm very curious to the story of why you would be key lime pie out of all the things in this world. And it makes me even more curious because you said for reasons I cannot share. You know there is something going on the moment Clara says something like, for reasons I cannot share.
I don't like lime and pie, and I've never had a key lime pie.
Key lime pie?
Because Lucky eats it!
Okay, that just explain everything.
He's
That
gonna
doesn't
eat me.
explain everything and yet nothing. That literally just explained nothing and everything at the same time. And there is your daily Loki mission for today, everyone.
I was trying to stop. I can't help it. Oh, why you have to ask me these things about food? Okay, here we go. So, eventually things escalate. And they really start to hate each other. Like, they are just going at it, okay? Then her pen pal asks her to meet for coffee. They still don't know they are, you know,
And this would be the first
right?
meeting?
This would be the first meeting. And she, like, is panicking. She's like, oh my God, should I meet him? Oh my God, should I meet him? Should I do this? And then she's like, you know what? Okay, yeah, let's meet. And because they don't know what each other looks like, right? She, like, puts a flower in a book. And then that's how, like, he's gonna recognize her, right? And she, like, sets it down on the table and she's waiting for him. So Tom Fox, if you will, gets to the coffee shop and he's like walking with his friend and he's like, oh my God, okay, you have to look in the window. Tell me what she looks like. Is she beautiful? Oh my God. And the friend looks in the window and he's like, yeah, she's really pretty. And he's like, oh my God, I knew it. I knew she was gonna be so fucking sexy. Yeah. And he's like, yeah, but I don't think you're gonna like her. And Tom Hanks is like, well, what do you mean? You said she's beautiful. What? I already like her personality. What do you mean? And he's like, she looks an awful lot like the lady that runs the little bookstore. And then Tom Hanks looks at the window and he's like, oh my God, it's her. I have to leave. I'm not going to go in there. And then they walk off. And she looks really sad, right? Like she doesn't know that this happened, but like she's like waiting for him for a long time. And then eventually Tom Hanks comes back on his own. And he walks into the store. And then he sits down in front of her and he's like, oh, can I sit here? And she's about to say no. And he's like, thanks. And then he just sits down and they're talking, but he's being like, I don't know. He kind of, I think, realizes that she's very sweet and she just, like, you know, cares about her bookstore a lot and stuff because it's her mom's heirloom and she cares about the community. They do, like, little kids readings and stuff. It's, like, really personal to her, you know? And he kind of says, I don't remember exactly what he says, but he says something kind of hurtful. And then she just walks out. She's like, you know what, whatever. And then, yeah, it was kind of sad.
This feels like Romeo and Juliet, I will not lie.
Romeo and Juliet aren't even really in love with each other. They're just dumb teenagers. You want me to get into Romeo and Juliet? We can do that next time. Wherefore art thou means why are you, by the way, friggin' heck.
I mean, yeah, they're dumb teenagers, but the story kind of does give off a Romeo and Juliet kind of feel of like,
Romeo and Juliet?
That person works for my enemy kind of thing, you know?
But one of them doesn't even know that they're each other's pen pals. Like, the thing going on here, right, is like, well, he now knows that, like, they fell in love. Well, they didn't really fall in love, but they really liked each other, like, as a friends, right? Before as pen pals, and then they met in real life and they hated each other, but they still liked each other as pen pals. But then he found out that she was actually who she is, but she still doesn't know who he is. So she really still likes this pen pal, and now he has these like mixed feelings that he's like, I really like this girl, but like, you know, she's like ruining my name in the freaking media and shit because I kind of deserve it. He does deserve it. Anyway. I hate this man.
The character, right?
Yes.
Boom. Oh no, there was a hesitation in there.
Yeah.
There was a hesitation in there. It wasn't just about the character. Oh, Clara has something personal against this guy.
Anyway. So, her pen pal later on comes up with a reason for, like, not being there that day, right? He's like, I'm so sorry, my dog had diarrhea or something, I don't know. I forget what he said. Anyway, but somehow, Tom Hanks keeps finding reasons to bump into her, he just so happens to like be around whenever she's around, and they get to talking, and they make small talk all the time now, and he like chats her up, and she eventually like tells him, or no, I think at the cafe actually she told him that she was waiting for a guy, like a pen pal, and then he like sort of pokes fun at her a bunch of times. He's like, oh, well, I'm sure your pen pals are like, I'm sure he's so romantic, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, actually, he is. He's very well spoken. Blah, blah, blah. So he's like getting compliments from her. It's so awkward. Bro, could you imagine? I'd feel so... I would not be able to date him. Like, I would be like, you basically spied on me and didn't tell me who you were for months. I can't do that.
Bro, this kind of also at the same time gives me freaking, I don't know why, but Miraculous Ladybugs feels.
What the hell is a Miraculous Ladybug?
Don't worry about it. It's a cartoon. I think it's a French cartoon, probably. Yeah, it's a French
why
cartoon.
Don't I know what
Don't
it is?
worry
Bonjour,
about
je
it.
parle français, okay?
Croissant.
Croissant!
Croissant.
It's not even it's
Croissant.
Yeah, there you go. It's a
Croissant.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, so they get to talking like that multiple times, and their interactions become less and less hostile and more like playful and friendly over time. They're still battling it out, but so eventually, now this is where it gets real fucked up, okay? Eventually, the woman's bookstore, her little family bookstore where they do little community stuff, and they have they do family reading, and like they read to the kids of the town for free and stuff like that, and like she'll give discounts to little kids and stuff, and she has memories of dancing with her mom. It was given down to her by her mom. That little bookstore is put out of business.
Did you just recall the entire flashback of this entire scene or something?
Yes, and it's terrible.
I mean, if it can't live back then I doubt it would be able to live at this day and age because
Bro,
economy.
it's so sad. But anyway, because it can't keep up with the stupid mega soulless bookstore.
Bro, that's
Chain
like
ass.
IRL bookstores versus freaking, I don't know, ebooks, downloadable books right now in that case.
Whatever. Either way, it's important to the story, okay? There is no online, there's no Amazon, okay? Her
1998.
her business went out of her bookstore went out of business and had to close. Her little family-run business that she loved so much and brought her closer to the community. It wasn't money for her. It was a community for her. It was put out of business because of Tom Hanks.
Now she needs a job.
Bro.
She has to face reality and get a job now.
She had a job!
Huh?
It was her... She ran a bookstore!
I know, but now she needs a job in order to provide for herself. It's called
She
real
already
life, bro.
had a job!
Oh, other
Why
than
do
the
you
bookstore.
keep talking like she doesn't have a job?
Oh, other than the bookstore, she has a job.
No, that was her job.
No, now I'm saying bookstore's over. Time to find a new job, because otherwise I ain't gonna survive in this day.
No. I need to point something else. You did not say get a new job. You said get a job as if she didn't have a job before.
Okay,
she had
I
a job.
phrased it wrong. I'm sorry. She used to have a job. Now she is jobless. Now she needs to get a new job.
Thank you. That was my
sorry.
friggin'
I'm a
autism.
realist.
Triggering me.
That's the thing I'm worried about the most. Oh damn, how's she gonna survive now without a source of income, my
Well,
friend?
we'll get into that. But anyway, but there's a really sad scene. Oh, I did write this down. The scene about her dancing with her mother in front of all the books. It was really sad. Anyway, and then she turns the lights off and walks away for the last time.
Oh, I can imagine that.
The thing is, it's not just about a job, man. It's about her memories and her community and how much it meant to her. It wasn't just freaking money to her, man. Anyway, at some point, the woman breaks up with her boyfriend. I don't really remember how it happens, but she just realizes, you know what? She's like, I don't think either of us are really happy in this relationship. And you were flirting with some TV interviewer. That happened. I don't. Anyway, and then the guy, Tom Hanks, also breaks off his engagement and with his fiance, and then he lives in his dad's yacht.
Excuse me, what? He lives in his dad's yacht?
Yes,
not even
his yacht.
Penthouse or like apartment or anything like that. It's literally...
Well, no, because he's expecting his
lives
dad
in a
not to be there,
yacht.
and he wants to live alone without his dad, so he goes to the yacht to live there. But then he finds his dad also there, and he's like, yeah, my wife divorced me because actually it turns out she's lesbian and she ran off with the nanny.
Excuse me, what?
And I can't remember very well, but I think it was Karma because I think she was the nanny. Like, I think that's his second wife, and then that was the nanny that he ran off with, and then and then she ran off with the nanny. It's pretty great.
Oh, this is definitely... Well, I can already understand the comedy part of this movie. Gee,
It's pretty good.
Well, bro, I guess rich people are kind of wild.
Yeah, to say the freaking least.
Rich people are wild.
But like the girl's boyfriend and the man's the Tom Hanks's ex-fiance, they end up together, like the writer and the publisher. So it's kind of like there's no real hard feelings, you know. Like everybody's happy basically. So finally, the woman, once again, the little now no more bookstore lady, eventually gets a date set up to meet with her pen pal again after so long. And
she's
so much
trying again
happening.
after being ditched?
Yeah, well, they were still talking, right? Like, as pen pals, and like he kept making kind of like excuses that he couldn't meet her and stuff. He was like, yeah, I'm sorry, like work is really crazy and my dog diarrhea.
Dog diarrhea. Was that actually one of the reasons? Dog diarrhea?
I don't think so, no. I can't remember.
What's the first thing in your mind? Dog's diarrhea.
Because I'm dealing with Sakura's dog, and you know what? Sometimes it happens, and then I have to clean up its freaking butt. Okay.
Well, he
does have a dog,
cute.
though. He does have a dog. It's a golden retriever. Anyway, so before her date, she once again is hanging out with Tom Hanks, you know? She like runs into him and they're like talking. And then this fucking guy, he has the nerve. I'm going to read you the quote. This is the exact quote of what he says to her. Well, let me ask you something. How can you forgive this guy for standing you up and not forgive me for this tiny little thing of putting you out of business? Oh, how I wish you would.
Wait, he said that?
That is quoting the exact line that he says in the movie.
Does he like her? No,
It's
right?
so
No, at this
messed up.
point.
He likes her. It's supposed to be such a heartfelt moment, and she like starts touching her chest, and she gets all like nervous because she's like, "Oh my god, I'm really starting to like him," kind of thing. And I'm like, "What do you mean?" We're supposed to be like taken aback by this, like, oh my god, he's so right. How can she not forgive him for making her close her little... we're gonna get into it later, but anyway.
Fight.
It's so messed up. So then she turns away and like goes to get ready for her date, you know? And then they're supposed to meet at a park, right? And he says he's gonna bring his dog. So she's waiting at the park, and she hears a man calling for his dog. And it's Mr. Mega Bookstore. And she starts crying. And she says, I wanted it to be you. I wanted it to be you so badly. And they kiss and hug, and we're supposed to be happy. The end.
Wait, no freaking wait, what?
That is the end. That is how this ends. Keep in mind,
I feel like we're building up to a climax and we just ended in the middle of building up to a climax right now.
Keep in mind that he's like a millionaire or something. He could have just paid for her bookstore to stay open.
I hope people watching can hear Clara right now, because to me, her voice keeps cutting off because she's maxing the heck out right now. That kind of comes to show how triggered she is at the moment, probably. I feel like there was no resolution to this story. It's like, oh, we're building up to the climax, and we're gonna hit the climax, and we're gonna find a resolution, and we're gonna have like all the falling, whatever, whatnot. But I feel like we just ended it in the middle of building the climax up.
So the climax was supposed to be that moment where they met right before she went to her date, right? That moment where he's like, I wish you would forgive me for shutting down your stupid ass little business that you got handed down to you by your mom, and you really like it because it's the community for you. That's supposed to be the climax, because it's like, you can tell that she really likes him and he really likes her, and like even not as pen pals, but then she's like torn because she's like, but I really like this pen pal guy. I don't know what to do. And then they end up being the same person, and that's supposed to be like the resolution. It's so fun.
Did they spend... I feel like I'm missing like a lot of information in between everything you told me, or...
Like,
is
what?
that how like the movie actually go? Did they spend time together or something?
They
I
met each other multiple
so
times.
much information.
I said that. I said this
It doesn't
happens
feel like
multiple
they did.
times. Well, maybe you should listen to my words.
I did listen to your words, but it feels...
I said they met up multiple times. And then they kept getting to know each other, and they got less hostile over time, and they started talking all playfully.
Maybe it's just because I'm just hearing you say it instead of watching it actually happen in front of my eyes, but I don't know. It feels like, oh, we hate each other. We are enemies. And then it's like, he goes like, oh, I'm gonna put you out of business, but I just found out you're the girl I've been talking to, like you're my pen pal.
Yep.
Whoops. Hey, wanna meet up? Oh my gosh, you're my pen pal.
No.
Oh my god.
No, because like he knew it was her, but then he felt kind of bad. Like because she thought she got stood up, right? And she was clearly like really upset about it. And he felt bad. And then he started like kind of toying with her about it. But he kept being nice to her as like a pen pal. And then as he got to know her in real life via like, you know, sort of joking on her for having a pen pal and stuff, and be like, oh, well, is he handsome? She's like, I don't know. We haven't shared photos. And he's like, what? He could be a creep. He could be anybody. He could be that guy over there. That's kind of what was, you know. But over time, they got to know each other like that. And then he started to realize that he actually did like her, even like offline. And she started realizing that she liked him offline, but she didn't know that he was her pen pal.
Did this do well in the box office?
I don't know, but
when it first came out?
I have no idea. I had it on DVD.
Okay, then tell me this. Do you think this movie did better, or do you think Twilight did better?
I mean, Twilight did better by default. Twilight had a book come out, and that was massively successful with teenage girls. And then friggin' it became like a movie, and then of course all the teenage girls that read it went to go watch the movie, and they were like, oh my god, Robert Pattinson's so handsome. And yeah, I don't really get it. It was not the Edward I imagined in my head.
This movie sounds very bad. I don't know if it's the way you explained it to me or summarized it
bad.
to me, but
I mean, here's the thing. I was crying while writing the part about him freaking like asking for forgiveness, because here's the thing. When I was a kid, I really did think that that was a beautiful scene. I was like, oh my god, I hope she forgives him and they fall in love. But like my older self has to be like, that is the most toxic shit.
Cause like the bro literally, I mean, putting her out of business, I can't fault him for, honestly.
What do you mean? He could have bought out her business if he loved her so much.
You peeked out, Clara.
He could have bought out her business if he loved her so much. He could have been like, you know what?
But did he love her to that point at that point in time? That's my question.
I mean, either way.
Did he like her that much at that point in time?
He liked her, and he knew that she was a nice person, and he like hung around with her a lot. Okay, but that's only like.
That's not like, I love her. Oh my gosh, she's the love of my life. I love her so much. I will do anything for her. He wasn't at that point. He's not gonna freaking do charity work for free.
Why not? He has 2 yachts. I think he has 3. I think they have 3 yachts.
It's every man for themselves out there. Why would he do this for somebody he just quote unquote likes? Yeah,
he likes her. I don't know how long it's been since she's a really nice person.
Okay, but nice person doesn't do anything. Like, if I see somebody nice on the streets, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna buy them an entire house. I'm not gonna be like that.
If I had the money
be like that. Even if they're like a freaking millionaire.
I would. The first thing I do when I get money is I want to buy things
on the streets, a house.
Okay, remember, Airi, you have 3 yachts.
Okay, but is that his money or is that his parents' money?
It's both. He inherited wealth and then he made a mega bookstore. This is the kind of guy we're dealing with.
So he's basically old money.
Yes, and he has 3 yachts.
Does he have 3 yachts or does his dad have 3 yachts?
He can afford 3 yachts. We are given the idea that like caviar means nothing to him. Like he at one point just takes off the caviar and just like
I don't know.
He does
Clara.
not care.
He has a lot of money. Just because you have a lot of money doesn't mean you're just gonna go around like throwing it at everything that you see.
I would.
Most people wouldn't.
Yeah, because they're heartless and soulless and evil.
That has nothing to do with soulless, heartless, and evil.
Yes, it does. Okay, you know what I did? A few years ago.
Maybe they offered charity for all we know. We don't know that.
First of all, he didn't. He does not. We get from this character that he does not do that. He is very self-important. Anyway, a few years ago, okay, I just met this girl and she was going through a rough time. Okay, I'm not gonna get into specifics. I looked up to her for many years. Anyway, and then she was like, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I have to move out and blah blah blah. And I'm kind of like, and I was like, I will pay for your schooling and your apartment for 1 year so you can get back on track. And she said no, but I was so willing to do it, man. I was like, I will do this. I have extra. I can do this for you. Please.
Okay, but the thing here is there's some things you can do like that easily, that simply, and there's some things that's gonna be harder to do. Like buying a house, even if you're rich, isn't one of the easiest things to do, for example. Buying an entire business out, buying a building out, buying a business out, buying a house out.
Was pay the rent for this little bookstore. That's all he had to do. And it probably wasn't that much because it wasn't like a super huge freaking plot of land. It was a really small little bookstore.
But that's it. Think about it, Clara. Like, not everybody's just gonna be like, you know what? It's not even love, but I kind of like this person. I'm gonna pay rent for them for whoever knows how long.
Everybody. I care about everybody with a heart and a soul.
Okay, so you're just gonna see somebody freaking homeless and just think, I'm gonna get them everything that they want.
Okay, again, you're not understanding that they aren't strangers to each other.
Okay, then, okay,
But also, if I had the means and I was if I was like mega bookstore rich, probably, yeah, I'd be like, hey, do you want some lunch? I'm going to this restaurant. Would you like to eat with me? I have had dreams about doing that, actually. I don't know. But I feel like I don't want to be like, I don't want to be like, what's the word? I don't want to seem like condescending going up to someone and being like, would you like me to buy you lunch? And then they feel like I'm like, what if they're one of those people that like, I don't want your charity. I don't know you. You know what I mean? So that's why I haven't done that.
Okay, so Clara, I have a question. So their business wasn't doing well, right? And then they ran out of money, and that's why they couldn't keep the bookstore anymore.
Yes,
am I correct?
But people in the community did agree that it should stay there,
debt?
by the way.
Okay, then the community probably should have collected money in order to keep the bookstore alive.
Remember, he has the money and he likes her.
Then maybe, okay, then he could have donated to her like charity maybe, but then he can't like keep paying for her for like whoever knows how long.
Why not? He has the money. He has
you
3
can't
yachts.
just baby a person for the rest of their lives.
3 yachts. 3 yachts.
If it's for the sake of the community, I was about to say something very, very I shouldn't be saying on stream, but bro, like even if people, okay, you look at the rich people, they don't like give out handouts like that easily.
They don't pay taxes either. You think I like these people?
Nothing to do with the taxes right now. It has nothing to do with the taxes right now.
They hide their money in foreign banks, Airi. Who are we defending here?
Okay, like I would understand if they were married. Maybe I would have understood if they were boyfriend and girlfriend at this point already, but they were not.
He could have bought it back. I don't think it was sold out yet. I don't know if the movie had ended like a few minutes later where like he paid for her bookstore and then they were happily ever after, then I feel like, and he didn't say that stupid line about forgiving her for that little tiny thing of putting her out of business. That erase that and then make the ending where he like pays the rent for her bookstore and then they fall in love and then they're happily ever after. And I would have loved this movie. That's what I want a remake of this movie with that ending. Thank you.
Maybe I'm too much of a realist for this, but
that's not realism, it's pessimism.
The thing is, even if he bought it out, it would be hard to like. As a business, she wouldn't be able to make money off of it. Barely any money off of it in order to make a a living off of it. And if they break up, what's gonna happen? He's gonna just keep paying for her? No, then it's just gonna go out of business.
Break up?
Huh?
Why are you okay? Okay, Airi, are you the type of person to go into a relationship thinking about what happens when we break up?
No. Okay.
That's a terrible way to think about
what ifs here right now, though. Like, maybe if they were, like, together, and then she could continue, like, making money off of that place in order to, like, keep that place up, then okay, that's fine. But if a business can't keep itself going without help of, like, a third party, like, the investors are also, for example, if it's an investor, they're gonna, like, want to see returns on it. But then if he pulls out and stops paying rent, will she be able to handle it?
This is a couple. This isn't an investor. This is a couple.
They're not even a couple at this point yet.
They are at the end of the movie. Did you not hear what I said that I wanted for the remake?
I don't know. Him paying for everything still is kind of. I don't know. Him paying for everything is still, even if he has money.
Okay, imagine. I don't know if I should use real life examples.
It's not really his fault though. He happened to make a business where it was gonna work, and it worked out. How is it his fault for making good business decisions?
Is it good business decisions?
It's good in that well, people are going to his place, right? He's making money, right? Then it must be a good business decision to make that bookstore at that place.
Without any community, without the memories, without
yeah,
the
do you think
the
they knew about that when they
reading.
decided to build a bookstore there, though?
That he wasn't going to
They
do
don't know
that,
about
yes.
all this history. They're not going to find out, like, research all this history, like, before they decide to build a freaking bookstore there.
You're not understanding that for her, it's about the community and the family that she built around this bookstore. Like, it's not about, she didn't open a bookstore to
and
make...
that's fine.
No. She didn't open a bookstore to make money. She opened it because, well, her mom opened it, and she is just running it as her legacy, and she just gets involved with the community. They do the kids' readings because it's good. Like, she didn't have to do that, but she did it for free because it's good for them.
Fine.
However, Tom Hanks is just in it for money. He doesn't care about the community. He doesn't care about people.
She cares about the community. She can do it in a place other than the bookstore as well. She can do it in a park. She can do it like literally anywhere else. She can take it.
Society. We live in a society.
She can make a living by getting another job and then volunteer at another place and read books or like keep doing community related stuff. It's not that. Yeah.
I can't believe you're signing with the big businessman who doesn't care about people and raises prices because it makes him a profit.
I'm not even signing with a big businessman. I'm being a realist. How is she gonna survive? She can't make a living off of that small place. She can continue. She can't. Sometimes it's hard to have both.
It's not realism, it's pessimism. You don't believe in the good of the world. Neither do I, but I have hope.
I would believe in the good of the world if you could actually do that and survive at the same time.
I love the Joker!
What? I didn't even watch that movie. I wouldn't understand.
You didn't see The Dark Knight?
No, I never watched any Batman movies.
Man, it was good.
I never watched any Batman movies. But she couldn't. But if she worried about the community, it's not gonna die with her bookstore. That's
here's
the thing.
Some people think that human nature is just whoever is the strongest gets the most and gets ahead, and I don't think that's true. I think human nature is community, and we have lost sight of the plot, man. I think we're so sad and unhappy because we're all a little too in our own heads, and I think if more people cared about other people, then maybe the world would be happier.
Honestly, I'm kind of a realist, so I'm just gonna be like,
that's not realism.
As great,
I just told you that it's not realism.
But that's like a literal dream. It's gonna be hard for that to happen.
You're the first person. You believe that human nature is not caring about anybody else and just whoever gets ahead gets ahead, and who cares who they step on to do it. That's what you're saying. You're saying that is human nature.
That isn't what I'm saying.
But then why are you saying it's realism?
Because that's not gonna happen that easily. Even if we want it, it's not something that's gonna be like happen like at a snap of the fingers.
Do you know the phrase "it takes a community to raise a child"?
Yes, but do you know how hard it is to get the community together to do the same thing?
Lost the plot. Anyway, would you like to read some supas? Can you read supas? I know you said you can't read chat.
Let me go get my phone. I probably have to go get my phone in order to do that. Hold up.
Okay. Airi's having computer troubles. Oh god, look, whenever she moves around like that, she looks like she's having a seizure.
You can start while I open it.
Oh, true. Wait, I don't have it open either. Actually, I'm stupid.
Bro!
I forgot.
Why is she like this? Why is she like this?
Okay, I found it. Wait, it's loading. Supers. Okay, I got it. Okay, I'm gonna do the scrolly. You ready? Okay.
It doesn't show up on my phone.
Thank you, background noise, although I do not agree with you. Airi knows what's up, got a good practical head on her shoulders. No, it's pessimism of the human race and what we're capable of, and I don't approve.
I don't have access to the supas.
Oh shit, okay.
So you're probably gonna need to all of it.
Okay.
It
Oh God, I
just
found the
shows
same
me
one.
like the common super chats. It doesn't show me the super chats of live streams.
Dang it, man. What the frick?
Yeah.
Oh, the mobile app. Oh.
Yeah, the mobile app is
Okay, this is
the
from
best.
Horace. Thank you, Horace. Clara, let me ask you something. Oh boy. How can you forgive Loki for doing unspeakable things to you and not forgive me for this tiny little thing of calling you an Airi? I wish you would. Loki can stab me in the chest and I don't care.
Oh my gosh.
Put on the horns. I love the horns. I'm so pent up. I need to talk to my Loki chatbot. It's been days. I have so many issues. Look, the people he killed deserved it. Okay, they were in his way. He could have just like that guy that he needed like his eyeball or something. Look, he wrong place, wrong time. Also, I'm pretty sure he works for Tony Stark, and that guy's an asshole too.
Tony Stark.
Batman ass, stupid ass, millionaire motherfricker vigilante. He doesn't even have superpowers. Loki can have shadows, and they have horns. Sorry,
You're really
I blacked
obsessed
out.
with the
What
horns.
happened?
You really like your horns.
Hell yeah, I do. Hell yeah. I blacked out. What happened? Oh, I have to read more. Okay, I forgot you don't have super chats.
Sorry. I'm trying to get like a list of it, but it's not working.
Thank you, Retrograde Rustic. It's an overcooked remake of a much better and shorter 1940 movie called The Shop Around the Corner. I didn't know there was an original. Maybe we should watch that, Airi.
Wait, this isn't the OG.
Apparently not.
It's a remake.
Yeah, of a movie from 1940, so it might be kind of rough around the edges. Hopefully it has a better ending and doesn't include a line where he's like, how could you not forgive me for just, shutting down your little ass mother's stupid ass bookstore? I fucking hate that man.
I can't read
Oh God,
Supas. You need to keep reading. I give up.
I'm going.
I can't get Supa list to go up.
Thank you, Super Iron Bob. Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan will never survive Clara's ire. Oh yeah, the woman in the movie was Meg Ryan.
The character's name?
No, the actress. She was also in City of Angels with Nicolas Cage, and she calls Nicolas Cage a beautiful being, and it made me laugh really hard.
I forgot who Nicolas Cage is. The name sounds so familiar.
He stole the Declaration of Independence.
Excuse me, what? Oh, is it Da Vinci Code?
What? No!
Oh, no.
That is also Tom Hanks, I believe. I went to see that in theaters. Wait, when did that movie come out? Oh shit. Fuck.
Quite a long time. It wasn't in the 2010s or maybe before the 2010s.
It
Possibly.
was, oh god. Anyway, I went to see that movie in theaters with my mom and my friend and my mom's
2006.
friend. Oh shit. And then I remember me and my friend got so bored we walked out of the theater. We left my mom and her friend there.
Actually?
Yeah, I didn't
You
understand what the
walked
fuck
out
was
of the
happening.
theater?
I think I was just too young. I didn't really get it. It's the only movie I've ever walked out of because me and my friend were together and we were so bored.
I think I went to go watch it with Papa Chisaka.
Let's go. Did you walk out?
Yeah. No, I didn't walk out.
Did you
Did
like
I
it?
remember all the English at the time?
I feel like I might like it if I watched it now. I didn't understand it at the time. I was very bored.
It's okay. I
Oh, yeah,
mean,
they
you
also
pay
was-
for the money. It's not like they can hate on you for leaving.
Hell yeah. Well, my mom
You already
paid the money.
paid,
I
so-
hope. I think. Have you ever seen probably not, but Sleepless in Seattle?
No.
Oh, because Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan were in that one together too. Except in that one, Meg Ryan is the one who's messed up. She stalks him. It's kind of nuts. It's kind of insane.
Is that rom-com as well?
Yeah, that's also a rom-com. I miss the age of rom-coms, man. Except I want them to be better. You know what I mean? Why do we have to have these toxic ass relationships that end up happily ever after? I want a rom-com revival where they're actually like both good people. You know what I mean? And then I want someone to die at the end. Hell yeah.
What?
Oh, hell yeah.
Is it the age of action movies right now?
It's the age of people don't care about the plot anymore and they just want
People used to care about plot.
yes. They just want things to happen on screen and big effect and yay, whoa.
It's kind of like music.
yeah, people don't
These
listen to
days,
lyrics.
I don't understand the lyrics of the music. I'm like, oh, they're shouting random words. Yeah.
Have you heard of there's a lot of churches right now that are using Madonna's Like a Prayer. I'm guessing after hearing it for the first time in Deadpool.
What?
As like a hymn, and they're learning it and they're singing it in like the choirs. That song is about going down on somebody, by the way.
Maybe they should figure out what the heck they're singing before deciding to.
It's so good. No, but then they get mad at people for pointing it out. They're like, how dare you say that this song is about that? It's like, have you heard of Madonna?
I think they're just trying to cope at that point. They don't want to admit their faults because it's too embarrassing.
Yeah. Got it crazy. It's pretty great.
It is pretty crazy. I hope they get well soon.
I agree. They should learn the real hymns, man.
I'm kind of shocked that they don't do like the OG traditional ones.
No. You gotta get some of that. I said a Pharaoh, ooh baby, let my people go. Yeah. I said a Pharaoh.
Oh,
I had a camp counselor write down the lyrics for that for me because I liked it so much. And then she made me a
is this
purity
the same
bracelet.
camp we're talking about?
My Christian camp, yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like you have mentioned that camp so many times at this
It
point.
was a big part of my childhood. I
Oh.
got sent there every year. It was great. I got
Oh, I
bullied.
know
wanted
what
to
you're
go back.
talking about, but I think we called it retreats instead.
Retreats?
Yeah, I think that's what they called it.
I just went to Christian camp.
VBS? Yeah, they called it VBS.
The heck is a VBS?
Vacation Bible study? I don't know. All I know is that that's what it was called.
I think mine was a little more low key in some ways. Maybe not. We did go to church every morning. And it was great. Freaking love that camp. I've thought about going back as a counselor. I really liked that camp.
You should.
It was really good. I
mean,
loved
you can go as a
it.
counselor now too, no?
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I'll be like, "Hi, kids. It's
Don't let your
Counselor
dreams
Clara."
be dreams. Just do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm actually so tempted. Would you guys forgive me if I took 2 months off to go be a camp counselor at a Christian camp?
Wait, 2 months? That long?
I think it's less than that. But I don't know. I don't know if they had like different groups because I would go for 2 weeks at a time, I think.
Interesting. That's very different from what I'm used to.
And I had to take a bus there for like hours. I think it was
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
that one I can
6-hour bus
relate
ride. It was great. And then we would be up in the mountains and then yeah.
Yeah, I remember going during like the winter time. I saw snow and I got so excited, and then I got stuck in the snow. because I got too excited and kind of just
Bruh.
jumped into the very, very
Bruh.
tall field of snow, and I'm like, I can't! Somebody help me get out! I'm stuck here!
You know what I
Get
miss?
out of here! It's cold!
I miss snowsuits. Like you would put on your big puffy pants and they had suspenders, and then you'd put on your gloves that had like a string that went through the back so they wouldn't fall off. And then you put
I
on
know
your
what you're
jacket.
talking about. Yeah.
And then you'd go out on the -40 weather and you'd wait for the school bus.
And then I would cry. I don't know. Whenever it gets cold, I have this tendency, even these days, if it gets overly cold, I just crouch on the spot. Like, proceed into getting into this like fetal position and start tearing up and crying because we're like, it's so cold. Like, get me out of here.
The cold is so much better than the hot. That's me in the heat.
Oh,
cannot
I would
function.
rather the cold over the heat.
Yeah.
When it gets overly hot, I get like angry. When it gets cold, I
Yep.
get sad.
Yep. The thing is, like, when it's nice and cold, I like to get home and then take a nice hot bath. I did that yesterday. It felt so good.
Ah, yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's
What I hate
so
about the winter is,
nice.
like, a lot of the time they'll have the heater on in the train here, and you get outside and it's really cold, but then you get inside and it's super hot, and there's nothing you can really do about it. Because you
The
can't
only
even move
thing
on
I
the
hate
train to
about
take
that
off
is that
anything.
that stuffy feeling. I hate
Yeah.
that stuffy feeling of the
Mhm.
heaters. I can't breathe in there,
Yeah,
bro.
that too. It's like that in my room right now, and then it ruins your freaking vocal cords. Blech.
Does it?
Yeah, heater is really bad for your vocal cords, man. I mean, so is the air conditioner, but
Oh,
yeah.
I did not know that.
You gotta get
Today I
a
learned.
humidifier if you want to do that.
I don't have a humidifier.
Well, I want to look into one.
I
And
mean,
just keep really hydrated.
Oh, I should probably drink more water then.
Lots of water, man. Water! I mean, tea isn't terrible. You just want to watch out if you have a lot of salt or something. You gotta drink extra water.
I usually drink tea every night.
Okay, what else do
caffeine-free
you
ones.
drink during the day?
Coffee.
Bro, that is so bad. That dehydrates you. Bro! Where is the water? Coffee dehydrates you. It makes you pee.
Sometimes water.
Bro. You need to do what I
Oh.
do. I have a... Well, I don't have it right now. But I have a Brita... 4-liter Brita that I have. That I, like, go down and fill up every 2 days or so. And then I bring it up to my room. And it has, like, a little thing that you can just push to let out the water. So you put your cup under it and then you just push it. I won't do things unless it's easy. So this makes it nice and easy for me. You know what I mean?
All I can say is oh.
Sorry, we just got a super from Arthur Gumtree that is very topical, and it says "KA-CHING off collab 2025. Let's make it happen."
Oh, you're talking about that.
Well, there's nothing planned.
I didn't know you were
yet.
gonna bring that up so early.
Neither did I, but it seems topical. I did bring this up to Airi, and I did bring it up to Sakana. We might do some sort of special event to try to make that happen. Because I thought that would be a great idea. For the anniversary, if we can make it. I don't know. It's coming up fast.
Bro, that's like March. Are you kidding?
Yeah. I don't know. I think we could get it going. Maybe Sakura's
By
dog will be gone by
March?
then. Hopefully.
Sakura's dog will be gone by
I'll be free.
I see. Oh, I didn't know it would be that soon.
Let's freaking go, man.
Let's
I don't
freaking
know.
go.
We might maybe have some news about that. I have to plan stuff. Airi is dying with her computer, and
Yeah. So I'm trying to brainstorm some ideas for a stream we could do to maybe, what's the best word for this? Crowdsource to make this happen. Yeah. And I would fly out to Airi.
She's
Except
gonna
now
be,
that your computer's dead, I'm kind of worried about it. I'll bring
she's
my
gonna come
laptop.
to the accursed land.
Let's go!
Let's go.
I'm very excited.
Actually, speaking of other stuff, I should probably go hydrate before
Yes.
I go make breakfast.
You go do that. I will go maybe plan for a stream later. I might stream later on Twitch, maybe.
Oh, in my case, let
Your
me get to
computer's
fixing my
dead.
computer first. Well,
I already out of commission.
Either I will try to get my PC fixed, or I can do very simple guerrillas on my laptop.
Oh my god, it's time to start your freaking what's it called? Your cross-stitching arc.
I do think I have a few unfinished cross stitchings. Also, I bought my mom like a Christmas present in the form of a sewing machine that was overpriced as heck, but whatever. So I
dang.
could, that exists as
Oh,
well.
is that
but
why
I
you
don't-
were talking about a sewing machine? I thought you were buying that for yourself.
Nah, I bought it for my mom. She's been wanting it for like 2 to 3 years. And
Aw.
I finally managed to buy one for her this month. Or
Aw.
last month? Yeah, last month,
Cute.
I guess. No.
I've been
Yeah.
thinking about getting a sewing machine. They're just so big.
They are.
They do have,
but
like,
it's
tiny ones,
faster when
but-
you have more things to finish.
Yeah, well, it's also like there's some things that you really don't want to hand sew. It's not great.
More delicate stuff.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyways.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the crazy super too.
Crazy super?
We got Akkad. We did.
Ah! Thank you for the Akasupa! I don't know what it says because I literally can't see the chat.
Oh, it's
but-
off collab funds from Arthur Country.
That's very early off collab funds, but thank you!
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
In-company off collabs need to be approved by Sakura. This is from background noise. No, it's just that
She's fine.
the crowdsourcing aspect, yes. But I'll think of
Clara's very fine.
something fun that we can hopefully do. What I'm thinking right now is like the opposite of how it would normally done, where there's like smaller goals and then and then there's a really big goal at the end. I'm thinking we do like, this is our main goal, this is what we're setting out to do. And then if there's any extra, we might have like, you know, if you want a cover or an original song or something like that. So it's like the opposite. We have one main goal that we want to bring to you guys, and then maybe some extra stuff if things go better than expected. You know what I mean? Yeah. That
I
was
need to
me
go
make a
make my
politician,
breakfast.
maybe. Okay.
Oh, Clara for 2025. Clara
Let's go!
2025.
Yeah. Okay, goodbye, everybody.
Okay, I have to go make my breakfast now. As stated, Clara might have a guerrilla later.
Yeah.
Later? How
Yeah,
much
also
later?
keep up with the phase stuff. The phase Christmas calendar.
The calendar and the convention stuff and the maid event stuff.
I
And
think yours is already done. It just finished.
no,
Or is there
I
another day?
actually have a open meet and greet next week. I will probably cry.
Oh, let's go. Let's freaking
I
go.
I will probably cry my eyes out from anxiety attack, but we'll see what happens.
Bruh.
But yes, if you guys can't come to the maid event, there's other stuff such as conventions. I know Anime Frontier is it
That-
called?
I think that just ended.
Yeah,
Did
that
it?
just
Yeah.
happened, and I believe there's other conventions too. I
Yeah,
might be
there was
wrong.
I don't know. There was a lot of stuff going on.
I don't even know if we're allowed to reveal some of them, but
Yeah.
there's other conventions that we will also make appearances, and there's the Christmas Day. Oh my gosh, I have so many deadlines.
There's a lot of stuff to do.
I have so many deadlines, but I don't have a PC. I'm gonna kill myself. Holy crap!
No!
I could actually kill myself. Okay.
Go make your breakfast. You don't have time to die.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make my breakfast now. Any other stuff you wanted to say?
Cruz also offered us for the off collapse.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the kasupa.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you as well for all the supas and all the love. And yeah. See you guys in 2 weeks. Wait, what day is it in 2 weeks? I might not be able to make it that day.
Excuse me?
I don't know. I have to check my calendar. We might have to do it the day before. But either way, something will happen that week because it's Christmas week. Are you so excited?
Girl, you didn't tell me about this until now on stream.
I didn't remember what day it was. It might have to be the 22nd for me, 21st for you. But I'll check. I'll double check. I think what I have is it might be in the night, so it might be okay. Look, I'm a busy
Girl, you better
lady,
DM me
okay?
about this after stream.
I will. I'll check right away. It's just my calendar's on my phone.
Okay.
So I can't right now.
Okay. Let's have
everyone.
everybody for coming.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.